benefit of staying at those specific. It makes the difference between those art and pop and all stars even that much bigger.
Way bigger. Well, and even like these ones, because not all the moderates have this, do they? Like,
Only
I
Caribbean
can't imagine,
Beach
like,
next
only
to it.
Caribbean Beach next to it. Now I guess Riviera, right?
Yeah, there's the ones that connect on the Skyliner line are Pop, Art, Riviera, and Caribbean Beach.
I wonder why they're not filling anything in down there. I wonder why they're just like leaving it like, you know.
Probably so they can come in and do maintenance.
Just a surprisingly ugly bit of land there
getting dropped
on
off
Disney property.
at the back of the park.
Yes, we'll get that dropped
So
off
we do
in
have to
France.
walk far to get to our first ride. That's okay.
Yes, so it will be a bit of a walk.
I'm glad there didn't seem to be any like don't drink on the Skyliner because I like having my drink. It's actually very cool to like be up here like, oh, look around at all the things and everybody need a drink.
Yeah, I like being up here. It's cool. Well, there's Epcot over there.
Mm-hmm. That's where we're going. Oh. I do think if you're someone who had like a real problem with heights, you would struggle with this.
Oh yeah, if you had a real problem, like I said, it's
very...
a glass box. Not only does it look like the end of Willy Wonka, we're basically in a glass elevator.
Well, you can just see them bouncing and moving on the lines, like.
Yeah.
I could see this being, but for me,
that's like that thing at Gatlinburg, right? Where it's like, no, I don't want to do that.
Well, yeah, we've talked about this before. For me, this is more like flying because it's enclosed. If this was like just the bench, I don't know that I would do this because I would feel like I could fall out. You know,
Sarah.
Like the thing at Gatlinburg is just the bench. You know.
Yeah, the thing at Gatlinburg is just the bench. The one that goes up. No, I think you're right. I think that one's also just a bench. Or was there? Because there's the one that goes just up and it's just like a ride, and then it comes back down and it doesn't do anything. But there's the one that like goes up to like that like mall place.
That one was more like this.
And yeah, that one was more like this. And there's Swan and Dolphin. Where does this drop us off at?
It drops us off at the International Gateway, so in the back of the park.
Pack your passports. We are on our way to Epcot International Gateway.
Yay!
When you arrive, remember to use your My Disney Experience mobile app to review your worldly itinerary for today.
I got an email from Disney at 1:53 p.m. trying to get me to buy Disney or Genie Plus for our trip. It was just like, I see your trip is like coming up.
Oh my God!
You should consider buying Genie Plus to like add to your trip. And I was just like, wow, literally here,
Look,
literally already using it.
Like all that rock work, isn't that what that is?
Yes, that's Galaxy's Edge. And Tower of Terror, and the Chinese Theater as well. In view.
These are very interesting and cool views. Yeah. I also find
that's
this
a big speedway.
So much better. Is that a gas station?
That's a gas station.
It's just so much better than driving. Like, obviously, like I would take the bus over driving and this over the bus, but driving would be the worst. How much pain would that be to try to drive through all of this during our trip?
Suckers in the cars. Blah.
And park and all of that nonsense. No.
And people talk about that, about how like, you know, the public transportation, like that's one of the things about Disney when people come here and they're just like, I just want the country to run like Disney. And part of what they mean is the
public transit.
Yeah, the mass transit that is here. The systems like this. And it's like, yeah, we could have that. We could be not terrible.
How late does this stay open?
That's an excellent question. I don't know the answer to. Surely it has to stay open till park close, and after park close.
Maybe
surely
we can ask when we get off.
Yeah, we can ask.
Ladies and gentlemen, in just a few moments, we will be taking a scenic spin around the Skyliner turn station. Please remain seated. This station was designed for turning only.
A scenic spin.
That was their nice way of saying, don't get up, don't get up, don't get up. Oh, gosh. When it swings is a little...
Yeah, when it's not going exactly straight and at that, like, constant speed, it does, it is an interesting one. Whee!
I love the Peter Pan one, it's easily my favorite. Where they're just all, like, looking down, and they're in the ship.
And Peter's on this side.
That's the Disney magic right there.
I got my Peter Pan shirt on. It says Off to Neverland. Or no, it doesn't say Off to Neverland. It says Peter Pan. I say Off to Neverland.
Say Off to Neverland.
Because we're on vacation. We're going off to Neverland.
Woo! I'll get used to it. What time is our first flight today?
4:20 is the beginning of the time. We've got
from what
plenty
we
of time.
read, the guidelines for it are exactly the same as for FastPass Plus.
We're for like 5 minutes
Or it's 5 minutes
earlier,
before
like,
or 15 minutes after.
Oh, that's fantastic. If it's 15 minutes after, then we're golden.
So lively entertainment.
Unless we get stuck on something or there's something on the TV. I think we can do it. But even if we don't, like, it's not a huge deal. Like, we're just kind of testing this tonight right now. So.
And turn of the
Yeah.
century amusement parks.
Yeah, I mean, God, and the other thing, I know we're not
Just so
always.
otherworldly, it's the golf ball.
I know we're not always going to be on our own in these, but this is so much more private than being on the damn bus with all the people.
Even with other people in here, assuming it's like one other party,
Yeah.
if it's not like packed full,
Yeah.
like this will be so much nicer than a bus.
Yeah, see, there's
If
friends
you're
right there.
planning to visit World
Good
Showcase
friends.
today, now might be a good time
Again,
to
I'm just
start to
surprised. I mean, I
visit
guess maybe they just decided what's the point of like trying to make this little area pretty on the back end, because you've just gone over the streets and the highways.
Yeah.
Your immersion's already fairly broken. But
Yeah, I mean, seeing the back of stuff is not like quote magical or whatever, but I don't care. You and I have worked enough.
there's a
service-
cast member. There's two of them.
You and I have worked enough service and retail jobs to know what the back of shit looks like. It's not surprising to us, you know.
Yeah. And just look how like fakey that was, just like coming in and just like seeing that like painted wall of the backs of
Yeah.
these buildings.
There's too, right?
There's Ratatouille.
I bet we'll get on it one of these.
We are now
Days.
arriving at
Yeah.
Epcot.
But if we
To all
don't, it's
who
no big
come
deal.
to this place of joy, hope, and
Wow,
friendship.
that was very pleasant. I enjoyed it.
My video.
Very new experience.
It was. I thought it was great. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 for Skyliner. Like, I bet we're going to ride it a lot this trip. Probably not with videos, though. Bye.